where we have a startup, an Indian startup that promises to help you file your income tax returns online in a jiffy. We're talking about Cleartax, and we have the CEO of Cleartax, Archit Gupta, joining us here on 18 Startup Central. Archit, good to have you on the show. It's good that we're having you at this point in time, and viewers would like to know more about Cleartax, especially at this time of the year. Tell us what, according to you, sets you apart from your rivals, the secret sauce, so to speak.
Thank you for having me, and great question. So Cleartax helps people do their taxes online, let them e-file, and then save their taxes online. So this is pretty important. Like March is coming around and people generally struggle with taxes. So our company helps people do their taxes and save on taxes, and so people really get excited when they can do this on their own, and on our platform they can do it on their own. And if they need CA assistance or if they need expert help, they get that from our platform, and so we can provide you a CA who can then help you with your tax returns. What sets us apart? We have over 1 million users. That's like 3% of all of India's tax returns go on our platform. And basically we make it super simple. We make it for people like me who don't know much about taxes. And so it really helps. So basically we have videos, we super simplify the process. And now the app is coming out, so you can do your taxes on your mobile phone. So that really helps.
Archit, all-important question. Where do you make money, on the individual side, on the company side? Take us through your revenue stream.
So great question again. Monetization is very important for startups, and we are very focused on that. How we earn money is both consumer and businesses. So from consumers, we make money when they take our paid services or when they decide to do their tax savings or take advisory or consultation, and we have paid plans for that. They range from rupees 600 all the way to rupees 13,000. So that ticket size sort of gives us good revenue. We have NRI customers and so on and so forth. On the business side, we have multiple products for businesses to do their taxes, to do their TDS quarterly filings, which are done when, for example, when you work at a company, they'll deduct TDS from your salary every month, deposit it, and then they have to report this to the government. So our software speaks to the government, figures out what the corporation needs to report, and we have very large customers like ICICI Bank and so on. So growing in that as well.
All right, Archit, that sounds good, but tell us, are you currently loss-making, and also what exactly are your goals as far as the, say, next 12 months are concerned?
Yeah, so as a startup, we invest all of the revenue and the capital we make back into the business. So it depends on every year's financial projections, and not deep losses, but investment back into the business. And as we grow into the future, most of our focus will be on consumer and business revenue. Again, we anticipate 40% of our business coming from consumers and the other 60% coming from small, medium and large corporations.
Finally, Archit, Cleartax's claim to fame is the fact that you made it to the Y Combinator batch. Tell us about that experience, and how did it really help shape your startup? I mean, I'm sure this would be of interest for other startups who want to apply to this program.
Yeah, so it's a very interesting question again. YC, Y Combinator as it's popularly called, YC, is a very famous accelerator. Companies like Dropbox, Stripe, Airbnb came out of it, and we were the first Indian company to be funded by YC. And it was a fantastic experience. So we went in summer of 2014, flew out to California, lived there for 3.5 months. It was a very stressful time because our tax season was going on, which is June and July, and we had to fly back and forth. We probably took 14 flights between the three of us to just make that work. But the experience was fantastic. You have guys like Mark Zuckerberg, Peter Thiel come speak to you on Tuesday. You get to one-on-one interact. You can talk to them. They sort of talk about their journey. The Stripe founders come and talk about they were sitting in the same chair we are sitting 3 years ago, and their company is valued now at $5 billion. So you sort of see that same sort of pedigree of founders, and then you build a lot of network with the founders who go through Y Combinator at the same time you do. So there were 2 nuclear power companies, 2 biotechnology companies, and 1 nanodiamond company, and so on and so forth. So you make friends across different segments, and you sort of learn from their experiences. So when they are raising capital, you get insights. When they are having a customer issue, you sort of discover how to handle that. So you get a lot of insights from these interactions. So a lot of fun. The YC partners are awesome. So Sam Altman and the Paul Graham and other guys will sort of help you, mentor you, deal with difficult questions. So you sort of get that network in the Silicon Valley as well. So which you sort of don't get that exposure in India, so it's kind of awesome to have that.
Thanks so much, Archit, for joining us on ET Now Startup Central. Here's wishing you the very best.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.